Time anxiety. Have you ever looked at the clock and felt a knot in your stomach? The minutes keep moving, your list keeps growing, and somehow it feels like there just isn't enough time. Many of us live with what could be called time anxiety. It's the constant feeling that we're falling behind, running out of time, or never catching up. The interesting thing is that the clock isn't making us anxious. The clock simply measures time. What it reveals is what's already happening inside our minds. Scientists have learned something fascinating about time. The human brain doesn't experience time the way a clock measures it. When we're anxious, time can seem to race by. In other situations, especially when we're waiting or worrying, a few minutes can feel like an hour. The clock hasn't changed. Our perception has. Stress also affects how we think. When we constantly feel rushed, it becomes hard. Work demonstrated that time is affected by speed and gravity. In fact, highly accurate atomic clocks placed at different elevations on Earth don't tick at exactly the same rate. Science continues to uncover just how remarkable time really is. But while science can tell us how time works, it cannot tell us how to spend it wisely. Thousands of years before modern psychology, Moses prayed these words in Psalm 90, verse 12. Teach us to number our days, that we may apply our hearts unto wisdom. Notice what he didn't ask for. He didn't ask God to give him more time. He asked for wisdom to use the time he already had. Jesus also spoke about our tendency to worry. In Matthew chapter 6, he said, "Do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself." Those words remind us that anxiety often asks us to pay tomorrow's bills with today's strength. The Apostle Paul gives another perspective in Ephesians chapter 5. He tells us to redeem the time because the days are evil. Redeeming time doesn't mean filling every minute with activity. It means investing our time in things that truly matter. I think many of us confuse being busy with being faithful. We rush from one responsibility to another, believing that if we just work a little harder, organize a little better, or sleep a little less, we'll finally catch up. But maybe catching up was never the goal. Maybe the goal is to be faithful with the hour God has placed in front of us. The hourglass reminds us that the sand keeps falling. None of us can stop it. None of us can turn back yesterday. But every grain that falls is another opportunity to love someone, encourage someone, learn something, create something, or simply spend quiet time with God. We cannot control how many grains remain. We can choose what we do while they're falling. Perhaps peace doesn't come from finally having enough time. Perhaps peace comes from placing the time we have into the hands of God.